After Israel's victory in the Six-Day War in 1967, they expanded their territory control 4 times more than the original size. They took territory from Egypt, Jordan, and Syria. In 1970, the new president of Egypt realized he had to get back to the lost territories, and after this, he made an alliance with Syria to start a military campaign that would lately become the Yom Kippur War, also known as the October War, Ramadan War, and the Fourth Arab-Israeli War. On October 6th of 1973, Syrian and Egyptian forces attacked Israel. Arab forces had made great advances with their armament because of the Soviet Union. Israel had had a warning that an attack was coming at 6 o'clock, but it actually happened about 4 hours early. It is known as Yom Kippur War because of Yom Kippur and Ramadan going on, and a lot of guards were off their posts because of their religion, which caused a faster and more effective attack on both fronts. Golda Meir, Israeli Prime Minister, was not prepared for this attack since they were taken by surprise. In his desperation, he turned to the United States to seek for help. Yom Kippur is the most important and holiest day in the Jewish celebration of their new year. They spent this day fasting, praying, repenting for last year's sins, and it is considered the last day with the opportunity to make amends. That's why it is called the Day of Atonement. Children under 9 years old, sick people, and pregnant women are not allowed to fast. Ramadan happens in the 9th month of the Muslim calendar. It is known as the holy month of fasting. They believe that on the 27th night of Ramadan, or the night of power, Allah revealed the holy book to Muhammad as a guidance for the people. Instead of an atonement opportunity, it is considered the practice of self-control. They are not allowed to eat or drink water from 4 a.m. until evening about 7 p.m. arrives. They cannot perform any kind of impure action or thought. It is a priority for every Muslim to practice Ramadan. Egyptian forces attacked the Sinai Peninsula, moving through the Suez Canal, while Syria fought to overthrow Israeli troops out of the Golan Heights. Iraq and Jordan also joined forces with Syria and Egypt, and suddenly Israel had lost their advantage over their enemies. Israel had deployed their full defense plan and started sending troops to push back invading armies, and the United States provided. On October 25, the United Nations stepped in, securing a ceasefire between Egypt and Israel to stop the war. Israel obtained the victory after the loss of a great number of casualties, and Egypt obtained a peace agreement that returned them lost territories on the Six-Day War. Israel's prime minister was harshly judged for being so unprepared and quit less than a year after the Yom Kippur War. However, Syria ended up with a military defeat and lost more territory in the Golan Heights. In 1979, Egypt was expelled from the Arab League. This war led to an indirect confrontation between the United States and the Soviet Union, since they both had to provide help for their respective allies. The Yom Kippur War marked an era, and without doubt, it was a fundamental part of history. Thanks for watching.